What's happening, guys? Dreadhead here, back with another video, 2025 style. Thank you for joining us again in the new year. Today's going to be a quick one. We're just going to talk about why photographers are the worst known for flashing in public. Thank you for clicking on the video, liking and subscribing and all that jazz. So yeah, we're in the new year, 2025. 2024 was a pretty good year, and 2025 is looking even bigger yet. So the big thing for me, especially with these videos, is it takes me ages to get these videos out because I'm a procrastinator and I want it to be perfect. So this year, I'm just going to throw out content. I'm just going to talk about whatever. And I'm not going to try and script it. It's just going to be off the cuff. So I hope you enjoy these videos. If not, that's absolutely fine. I personally just want to make the kind of videos that I enjoy watching. I think the kind of videos that are totally scripted kind of get dull, and you want to see someone's personality. So I'm just going to be me. Today's video, we're talking about flash guns. I'm terrible as a photographer when it comes to flash. I have so many different lights for things. Look, we've got all these lights in the background here, which are just for studio purposes. I'm going to show you another one. I've got loads of these little different types of lights that do things slightly differently, different outputs, different battery powers and stuff. As soon as I see a new light, I very often jump on it. So yeah, today is probably no surprise to anyone that knows me personally. I got a new one. I've always been a big advocate when it comes to the GODOX system, when it comes to flashes. I obviously, being a Canon boy, I started with the Canon flash guns, and I still carry a Canon flash gun in my bag as a backup, just because with the GODOX system, it's a great price point. It's not too expensive and it gets you over the finish line and does a great job. I would have liked to buy into the Pro Photo system when it comes to flashes, but when those flash guns are over 3 times the price of one of these V1cs, it's a hard buy when I use my kit a lot. I've just gotten over the fact that my kit will have scratches, damage into it. This V1c has been with me for a long time. I've got a sticker on it. I've got scratches all over it. These are great because, yes, although AA batteries would be the more professional option because you can buy them anywhere, you're never going to be left without power. I do like the rechargeable system they got going on. You just plug it in when you get home, it charges, you put it back in. And I've always got a spare one of these batteries in my bag anyway, so I've never been left without. With these flash guns, I could probably get through 2, maybe 2.5 weddings with, so long as I don't flash too much during a wedding. And yeah, obviously the little magnetic system on top is ace. So yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with the circular shape on top of the flash guns. With a circular shape on the V1c, it spreads nicer when you're bouncing off walls and such. But when you come to direct flash, I've always found that it doesn't really light the bottom of the frame very well. So I've always preferred having a square option. So yes, so today's product might change my mind. We'll have to do some tests. So, yeah, this landed on my lap. This is the V1c. Sorry, I'm so used to saying the V1c. It's the V100c, 100-watt Canon upgraded flash with a touchscreen. I'm a sucker for the touchscreens. So, yeah, apparently this has got a bit more power. You know, given 6 months, they're going to come out with a V1c Pro. No, V100. I'll keep getting that wrong. V100c Pro. But for now, yeah, let's get. I'm gonna do a really quick unboxing, and I'm gonna give you my initial thoughts for it. But then hopefully, I've done some behind the scenes shooting with it, and I will jump onto the voiceover and give you my final verdict on what I think of this as a flash gun and whether you should spend your money like I have on jumping on the purchase straight away. Right, so here we go. This is the V1c here in the box. GODOX. I do like GODOX. You gotta love them, hate them. There's always trade-offs with GODOX. Cheap packaging on the outside, but what they've put inside the box, they've got a lot in here that people I think are gonna like. So yeah, it's the V100c. It says 100 watts on the outside, and yeah, it's got the same battery as the older one, apart from the fact you can charge the battery with USB-C in there now, so that's quite cool. So I'm just going to open this up straight away. Yeah, so I'm not sure if mine is like standard, but my stuff kind of came in backwards. We have got a bounce diffuser that will just strap around the top, so that's good to have. I'll put that to one side. And oh, would you look at that? We've got a microfiber cloth. What a surprise! So that every photography product in the world comes with that. Right? Okay, that's really interesting that the V100c comes with this more square, more edge-like. So yeah, that comes with more of a dome-shaped diffuser instead of the bounce one. I quite like this. I think if we're doing direct flash, this is probably better. I need to do more tests again, but they've got different colored gelled versions of these. So I guess if you're shooting sparklers and you want flash to fill the sparkler shot, then maybe this is the way to go. Yeah, mine came backwards and the product... Oh, we've got more things. Great. Okay, I didn't even know this. So we've got some more gels. I'll try and see how that works in a minute. But okay, nice to have. I don't really use gels in this way on my flash. But I guess with this one being slightly more powerful, they're hoping you're more likely to take this off and use this as like a key light in a studio kind of situation. It's supposed to be this way around, guys. Come on. It doesn't even open any other way. So we've got a hot shoe adapter. Hot shoe? Cold shoe? It's some kind of shoe. It's a shoe adapter. There you go. It's a shoe adapter. So you can attach it to a light stand. And I've got another weird box. We'll open that one in a minute. And all the other little bits of materials and things. So what is this? This is a installation cleaning kit. This is, has it got... Oh, wow. Because it's got a big screen on it, they know that's a point of fault. They have already included, I'm a big fan of these kind of things. I always put these onto any kind of screen that I have. All my screens on all my cameras always get a protective thing. So it's good that it came with that. I'm definitely going to be adding that onto it pretty quickly. And it's just the other bits and bobs of the box. We've got a USB-C cable. I wouldn't imagine too much great things from this, but again, it's a nice to have, and it's nice that they included it in the actual box. And other bits of learning materials on there, teaching you how to use your flash gun. Okay, we should be okay without that. Okay, so we're down to the interesting parts. So this is the GODOX 100c, the upgraded version of the 100 normal C. You know what? They came out with the V100c Pro, and I didn't see the need for the upgrade. Slightly more powerful, and there wasn't really much else in it apart from this. So I'm going to put that to one side, and we're going to get straight into the little extra box that they came with. And I was really quite confused what this was, but they gave us a nice plug. Okay, that's nice. You know what? They've included everything in the box to get you up and going. So we've got a nice little plug there. That's nice to have. We have the little additional flash that comes with it. You know, I need to figure out a little case for it because it looks a little bit flimsy. So I don't know if we can see it here. Let's bring it up to you here. There's supposed to be a little fill-in flash for the flash gun at the front. So when you're popping and bouncing away from the subject, this gives a little catch light in the eye. So, okay, yeah, they're trying to think of things differently. And I guess they're kind of expecting you to charge this entire thing from USB-C because they haven't got the older style battery brick in there to be charging it with. So first impressions, I really like the case that it comes with. It's got lots of Velcro and bits so you can attach this to your belt. You know what? That isn't a half bad idea. Sometimes you want your flash gun nearby, but you don't want it on your actual camera. So this gives you a quick option to really rip that off. You can take this bit off here and you can attach it to your belt. So I'm not hating on that. I might actually even try that. I'm guessing this little pouch is for the flash adapter. So there we go. They've even solved my initial problem with that. So yeah, you got a little case for the extra flash. And I don't know, it's above average in terms of bags for flash guns. I'm actually quite liking that. I might actually keep this one around instead of just throwing it into the bottom of a drawer. Comes with a little bit of one of these. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this. I have no idea if the microphone even picked that up. So I can already tell that this is going to be a magnet for your fingers. I'm going to show you how easy it's going to be picking up fingerprints. I'm going to go one straight in the middle. Look at that straight away. Magnet. it feels heavier, it feels meatier, and that's even before you're putting that extra flash on the front. So if you're trying to go for quite a light camera, then this will really slow you down a little bit. Feels heavier, feels meatier, feels swooshier. It's got extra lines on there at the sides, ventilation for it, and it's got the new kind of system that GODOX is going for with the extra colors. By pressing the button, and it asks you to wheel it. There we go. And then you can see it's all touchscreen from the top here. So I'm going to attempt to show you some of the functions. Straight away, when you're using it as a normal flash gun, you can go from TTL to manual, just like that. You can change the zoom amount just by selecting there. I'm just going to keep it on auto for now. And if you want up and down the power, you can tap it, or you can just slide it up and down. This is in TTL, so if you just need a bit of extra bump, then you can just reach up and slide it. My biggest problem with the V1c on its own is that with this spinny wheel button press scenario going on, very often when you're flashing and using this, you'd have it obviously on top of your camera and you'd end up bumping with your forehead very gently onto the wheel, and it would turn from normal mode ETTL to manual or multi, and that would not be helpful, and you'd be wondering why your images are badly exposed. So now it doesn't have a pushy button here because the whole thing's touchscreen. I think my forehead and my photos will thank for that. With this circular attachment again, we can attach the old style little domes, which is great. I'm going to have probably in my bag, I'm going to have both of these flash guns, one as a backup. I'm going to have one dome, and then I'm going to have one of these actual attachment ones that clip on very tightly, very snugly over the top. And so much so I can't even get it on. It's very tight, you know. I'm quite surprised that it doesn't feel that great to be putting on, to be honest. Here we go. Push that there. There we go. Goes on top. So yeah, that could be an option. That could be what you're starting with and you're going forward with, and you keep it on, but that doesn't seem easy to... there we go. Okay, cool. Maybe I'm just weak. Tapping the on-off button, it brings up the menu for the different menu options of how you're going to use it. So Wi-Fi off, just as this normal flash gun. You can use it as a transmitter, and you can set this up in that new fancy way to mark it with the other GODOX flashes. And then you can set it as a receiver. So you can set the actual letter and the channel there. And yeah, you can use it as an external flash, which is God tier. I'm not going to say game changer. I'm not a fan of people saying game changer. Let's change the game and stop saying game changer, yeah? So yeah, all the different menu options, and they're all nice and colorful. So GODOX is really trying to up their screens. At this point, what can you do to a flash gun that other people haven't already done? And to change wireless, I was confused about that to begin with. To actually change your channel and your lettering, you need to tap into wireless. You can change the ID in the channel there, or you can press the scan button. It will scan for whatever flash guns are in the vicinity. If you're using a system and you want to jump onto somebody else's, then I guess that's the use case for that. That's my initial thoughts on the GODOX V100c. And yeah, at the bottom, it's got the same kind of locking system that I quite liked from the V1c on the bottom as well. So yeah, I'll give you some more thoughts when it comes to the B-roll. I'll try and use it on a photo shoot and give you my thoughts on the actual shoot. But yeah, main thoughts at the moment, it's a bit heavier, but hey, I like trying new things, and we'll see if the new charging situation with using USB-C, you can see the USB-Cs on the side here, see if that's actually any better than actually having a charging brick. Just, I guess we're going to a world where everything just charges USB-C, and all you have to do is carry one of those cables around. And you see how much muck is already on this screen just for me handling it just there. Okay, I'm going to get a screen cover on this. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing, guys. I'm a big fan of flash guns, and I'm going to give you more of my final thoughts in the behind the scenes footage once I've used this on the actual photo shoot. So thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Yes, everyone. Welcome to the behind the scenes section of the Dready Eddie show. Yeah, this is behind the scenes of that boxing event I was talking about. We got Sanjay on the photos here, and we have the ever popular Ruby on video helping us out. doing a bit of gimbal action, and Ryan on the crane. Because I was trying out the new camera, I was just allowing myself the freedom to be able to pick up the bits in between. You can see this is the walk-in. It's that Jay telling you where to go. That's our camera crane, which is really one of the best ways of getting a camera angle in the action. I absolutely love it. I don't see why more boxing promoters don't want that. But yeah, this is behind the scenes on Halloween. So yeah, you can see some of this behind the scenes is a few months behind. Yeah, Halloween with Area 51 outside Jonathan Ross's house. So we're just giving out sweets, lots and lots of boxes and boxes of sweets. It gets really quite busy at Halloween outside his house. Back in the day, people used to walk past literally his front door, and they'd have a whole experience, but it was very crowded and hard to manage. So I think since COVID, they were quite happy to just have these installations at the front. You what?
I thought I did a Ruby there. I thought I wasn't recording.
I'll send him that. Well, I wasn't even there, but he knows the fable tale of Ruby.
Ryan on video, I'm on photo, so doing a bit of hybrid shooting really between the two of us. Better to have an extra person. There's Jody, ever popular Jody. We love Jody. He used to be a photographer back in the day, and no, he's always had our back, bless him. So yeah, there's Jonathan Ross there on the far left behind. With next year, I think we're going to do his makeup as well. I think he's just got some kids powder on his face on this one. But yeah, always got some nice funky costumes. Got a wolf on the right there, glowy eyes. Yeah, the kids love it. Jumping in, having photos, all their costumes walking past. Literally, the crowd of people bulges out till halfway across the road on this. And you can see here, look at that, just madness. It literally blocks the road. You can't get past. So whenever I go do these jobs, I actually park quite far away from the house so we can get out quite quickly. Because it can get quite mental to be able to get past. Because people just stop and watch the chaos as well. So yeah, Ryan again doing this thing, and yeah, it's always a fun event, yearly thing to do. Pretty much know on Halloween it's going to be booked up with this. And hey, as always, back to Casbah straight afterwards, coming back from London to a busy Halloween night. So yeah, we don't really do Casbah very much anymore, unfortunately, which is a shame. It was good. We had a good run with that. Oh, here we go. Different event company. This is Plan B we're working for here. This is their Halloween festive firework session going on at some venue. I don't remember the name of the venue, but yeah, basically a family event. Lots of entertainers, drummers. Yeah, I didn't actually film too much of this, I guess. So maybe I can find some of the actual footage. Oh yes, and we're doing a live stream. This is for Leapfrog TV. So we've got 2 camera angles going on, quite a simple live stream. We got commentators, we're running an XLR cable down by the side of the ring. 1 static, 1 wire roaming camera to cover the action. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, really nice event, good internet, which really helps, and nice simple setup. We had it set up pretty quickly, and pretty much started the live stream as soon as we plugged in. So this is Nicholas, the ever famous Nicholas. We're shooting a music video, last second music video, Nicholas, on location on the beach. Beautiful. You know what? I need to send him a message. I'm going to do that right now. And yeah, this was really nice. Came out really, really good. Of course, being critical, I would always love to do more. But yeah, we caught the sunset. We caught the beautiful beach being quite empty. And yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out his music. He's an amazing singer. So yeah, we're using the R5 Mark 1, I think, with this one, and the C70 on handheld. And yeah, C-Log 2 is incredible. Absolutely love it. Trying to get those smooth motions there. As you can see why I'm walking weirdly. And this one is a corporate event. Pretty straightforward again. Just some corporate talking about bits and bobs. We got Will doing the audio, lighting, pretty much everything else. This is my new contraption. Extension cable, pretty much cable tied to a cheese plate so I can attach it to a tripod. And yeah, just bringing the power closer. So I've got the Ugreen 100 watt, which was able to power my R5 II as well as a monitor and my phone, obviously, and the extra power for the C70. So I can pretty much power everything I need from my cameras from this extension cable. So pretty proud of that. That will come in clutch on these kind of situations when I need to be able to streamline all the cables and power in. And yeah, lots of bongo ties, lots of red whips. Oh, this one is the wedding of Natalie and Finley. Finley I've known since primary school. And yeah, I intend to shoot a lot more behind the scenes of this wedding, but there we go. This is the speeches. Lovely, beautiful location. We got Amen on the second photos there as well. Oh, it's Leon. Oh, it's Leon. I gotta like, my kid is cute. Like, I gotta try and fit him in on every video. I think I'm just gonna do that now. Like, and that's Aiden, Leon's godfather. And this is over Christmas. He had a great time. He's a cute kid. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what else to say. He's cute. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. The V100c was a beautiful flash gun. I've used it on a couple of jobs now. And yeah, I'm embarrassed to admit I really do like that forward-facing flash, to be able to up the power on the fill light, but still have the bounce light as the main key for the images. It's great. It's just a little bit heavy. But yeah, I'll talk about that more in future videos. But yeah, I do really approve of the V100c. And that's Leon saying goodbye. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.